Good morning, Mariah. It is Friday here again at Studio 55. All right, we've got a lot going on this week, and I know it's been so hot this past. And it does sound like there may be a hurricane. No, we don't want any hurricanes, but I know that NOAA's outlook for this year for the Atlantic hurricane season, got to talk about that. This goes from June the 1st to November the 30th. And it predicts that there's a 40% chance of a near normal season, a 30% chance of an above normal season, and a 30% chance of a below normal season. Does that help you out any? No. Doesn't really help me either. So I tell you, it doesn't really help us, but we can do several things to prepare for a possible storm, which we hope we never get. But we can make certain that our insurance is up to date and that the insurance policy has been updated, especially if we've made any changes, added or anything to the inside or outside, removed anything structurally about our home. If we need to make sure that we're updating an inventory of all contents of our home, and make sure to take photos inside and outside so we've got proof of all of that. And either make sure that you store it either online or otherwise somewhere outside your home. Make sure you take it with you. And then, a major storm threat to houses comes from trees falling on them. Prune or go ahead and thin the canopy of trees that may be closest to your house so that the wind can pass more easily through the branches without knocking them over, because removing those branches facing your house to reduce the weight on that side, that would mean that the tree is more likely to fall in the direction that has the more weight. So getting rid of that's really going to help you a lot. So I want to make sure that we look at that. And then we need to make sure that we're going to prepare to board up our windows. All exterior windows and doors need to be secured no matter which side of the house that they're on. It doesn't matter, because as the wind direction can change suddenly and unpredictably during a hurricane, we all know that. You could even go out in the middle of the eye and all of a sudden now it's going to turn around and go the other way. Yep. So we don't want the eye. In fact, we don't want any of it. But if you're needing help with putting up maybe shutters or plywood, anything like that, we do have several chamber business members that may be able to assist you. I know that I've called on them before to help as well. So make sure to gather enough non-perishable food and water for everyone in your family. And don't forget those little pets, but you need to make sure that you're doing this for at least 1 week in case your power goes out and you're unable to reach the store. So make sure again that you're taking into account that your pets, so they've got that food and water also. And then you need to make sure that you have enough hygiene items for at least a week, extra trash bags to dispose of any waste products that you may have. Store at least enough water for 1 gallon per person per day to cover any drinking, cooking, and sanitary needs that you may have. I always use plastic, but you can use fiberglass or enamel-lined containers that have been thoroughly washed, but avoid those breakable containers such as glass bottles. Make sure that you change your water out every 6 months to prevent the buildup of bacteria. And I know that I sometimes forget that. I may keep it for like almost a year. I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to use that water anymore. So be sure to prepare for the following: an emergency food and water supply, an emergency medicine supply, emergency power sources such as flashlights, and don't forget those extra batteries, that's for sure. Yes. Safety in any personal items, important documents including medical documents, wills, passports, and personal identification. Also, a fire extinguisher just in case. That's a good idea. If you've got a smartphone, look into downloading one of the many apps that are available to provide warnings about, that severe weather. Doesn't matter, not just hurricanes, but go ahead and look especially at our local Okeechobee alerts. So let's just all stay safe. We're going to pray for no hurricanes this season. Absolutely.
Amen. Well, that's great information for keeping our homes safe. So thank you for that, Paulette. As some of you may know, August 1st is considered by many of the weather services, I guess, to be the most active time during hurricane season, or the start of it anyways. So the Chamber of Commerce, of course, is here to help you get prepared, not only for your personal residence, but also for your business. So starting on Monday, August 7th, you can pick up, or you can go to our website and download your only one page,
just one,
Hurricane Ready plan. And this is something that you're going to fill out, and you can actually file a copy with the chamber, but also you're going to want to keep one for yourself, so that you can keep it in your filing system, but also to make sure that your employees have access to this. So in the event of severe weather, this document will allow you or a representative of your business to receive the most up-to-date information, local, state, and national information, and that is pre and post storm. The chamber is going to provide all of those action plans as they're handed down from local emergency management. And local government, law enforcement, school board, all of those entities will be feeding in information to the chamber as well.
Right. We'll make sure that we're getting out to you, for sure.
We're getting that out from there. So filing this document with us ensures direct contact from the chamber. So you can fill out the plan regardless, and we encourage you to, but please do send in a copy to us so that we can directly contact you for any needs and to make sure that you're just up to date on what's going on.
Right, and to make sure we have the right person to contact, too.
Absolutely.
That's the big thing.
Yeah, and this is whether or not you are a member of the chamber or not. So keep that in mind. Anybody who has a business needs this information when there's severe weather.
Exactly.
And so we want to make sure that we can get that out to all the businesses. It's just a few simple questions that you're going to answer, and this can really provide a stress-free approach to shutting up your business in the event of severe weather so that you can go home and take care of your residents, your family, and get your employees home so that they can do the same.
Right.
Because a lot of times we do just get a very short warning window when severe weather comes. Beyond that, and I think we've kind of covered hurricane season for today, but we do want to just give you a little reminder that the school open houses, because it is back to school season as well. I know they start next week.
Oh my goodness. It's like been a long summer or short summer, however you may look at it.
Yeah. So they're going back very quickly. They go back next Thursday.
Correct,
actually is the start date. But they will have open houses for elementary, middle school, and high school and freshman campus will all be on the 8th. And elementary students can visit their schools from 5 to 7, middle school students from 6 to 8, and then high school and freshman campus, your open house will be 7 to 9. Also remember, it is the last weekend before school to get that last minute shopping done.
Right.
Sending the kids back to school, supplies that they need, things like that.
And you still have the tax-free too, just through the weekend.
Just through this weekend.
Yes.
So we want you to get out, save yourself some money, but we also want you to shop local. So when you can shop with one of our small businesses, please do so. It makes a huge impact just beyond, supporting a local business.
For sure.
So.
All right.
Anything else for today?
Yes, again, I'm glad they're starting school, but I'm glad we're not.
Amen to that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess that's the end for this Friday, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So I guess we'll be signing off for this Friday for Studio 55. Have a great weekend.